Stream Elements. Doing 2H is now live. Streaming the Age of Empires 3, First Time, Play Now E3 Nostalgia Banter, New Alert, New TTS.
I think we can stop the music now. Hold on, before we get into the game, I just want to do this real quick. The game is loading, so just give it a minute. What's up everyone, it's me, your friend in the group Vietnamese. Back again, but I'm living through the 2006 nostalgia. With that intro out the way though, it has been wonderful to see how Age of Empires has developed as a franchise. Let me just get my cowboy real quick. If you already catch that intro with me, man, it's good to relive the memories, man. But I think we end up chit-chatting for today's stream. I think we are gonna be mostly focused on the gameplay aspect of today's episode. The first episode of me replaying to the old classic from 2006, Age of Empires 3, but they reworked it to get a new version called the Definitive Edition. And it has really been great because I think the original studio, the Ensemble Studio, right, doesn't that produced the Age of Empires game franchise stop existing, but one of the older, I believe Forgotten Empire was like a modding studio back in the past that were working mainly to rework Age of Empires 2 to its full glory and produce like 5 DLCs like the Forgotten Empire. That was like the studio. They named themselves after the Forgotten Empires DLC, and it was like an official DLC of Age of Empires, only for it to be really official in the new HD edition that have been approved by Microsoft. And from that, from a small launch, they started producing the real content for Age of Empires 2 franchise. So it's more like passing the torch back to the models, right? And after that, they're not just making Age of Empires 2 anymore. They also remake the whole Age of Empires 1 Definitive Edition and Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition. And on top of that, Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. So it's a great coming out story, I feel like, for the developers of Forgotten Empires. They used to be a mod studio. They used to just be like a mod team, right? Working voluntary, but not anymore. They're just a full-fledged company now. So huge props to Forgotten Empires. That is how I understand their background. And today there will be a lot of as we're playing through the original campaign, as how I remember it, there will be a lot of crusade. There'll be a lot of Holy Land to take back. I just play this. Oh, not that, but this.
We will take Jerusalem! Deus vult! Deus vult! Deus vult! Deus vult! Deus vult! Deus vult!
Because I think for the start of today's stream, we will be playing the original campaign mode again to Blood, Ice and Steel as the original campaign, right? Now we're gonna choose a difficulty though. I think I've been visiting like Age of Empires 3 like on and off, but not much. I don't really play the game that much. For the last time I played the game, it was like I don't know the exact year, probably 2010, that I revisited the game to play one of the modded version, the War of Liberty. I don't know. I think War of Liberty has been existing for probably a long time now. War of Liberty was like a really great overhaul. Really turned Age of Empires, the original, into like a very different game. Anyway, and this Definitive Edition, even some features in War of Liberty were really creative and I didn't really found in the Definitive Edition, but apart from that, I've been not touching this game, the original version, since 2006 and 2008. So it will be a lot of nostalgia by playing the original campaign once again. So I'm gonna choose my difficulty this time. I don't think I will choose hard yet. I don't think my expertise with Age of Empires 2 is at that level, but at the same time, I played the game before. I played it a long time ago, honestly. So I don't know how much of an expert am I in Age of Empires 3 back at it again, you know. So maybe I'll choose moderate first time around and see if the difficulty is too hard, or if it's too easy, we can fine tune it. I believe Age of Empires 2 campaign has like
oh yeah, it also have like easy, normal, and hard, but the usual Age of Empires 2 or probably Age of Empires 3 also have like different difficulty settings, but only 3 difficulty settings for the campaign for some reason. But with that out of the way, let's just jump right into the adventures of Morgan Black. As you remember him from the original campaign, right? He was like a crusader from the mainland of Malta. Although I believe the campaign of Age of Empires 3 only follows like a pseudological history, not the real history of the world, like a real battle history and stuff like that, but it mostly resolved around the myth of the founder of Jude, at least in the first campaign. So, and the legend of El Dorado, right? As they are, as the Europeans are moving towards the new world, the new frontier. But without further ado, though, let's first start the main campaign of today's episode. In the late 16th century, the Knights of St. John defended their last stronghold on the Mediterranean island of Malta. I mean, Malta is like a small country, right? Very small island from the Mediterranean Sea, just below Sicilian. But the main historical campaign is mostly focused on the it's not like a focus on like a main country, like a big main European country, and instead it focuses on one small country like this. So it has more like a more pseudological historical side to it. That's what I think, because the country of Malta is really small, and their historical record isn't really predominant in the late context of Victorian era. Or the Renaissance, right?
The story of why my family first came to the New World begins with the attack on Malta, the last stronghold of a dying order of Crusader knights. This much is fact. My ancestor Morgan Black was with the Knights of St. John when they defended the island from Sahin and the Ottomans. The rest, well, like most family stories, it's hard to separate the truth from the legend.
Morgan, the Ottomans have landed. 1,000 Janissaries led by Sahin the Falcon.
Alain Magnan still commands the Knights, and he says we must hold them at the beach. We'll make our stand here.
The Crusades are dead! Your knighthood is all that remains, a relic!
I'm not ready to die just yet, Falcon, and I don't intend to see our knighthood broken.
It is already broken, Morgan. Will you break with it?
Also, yeah, a pretty short cutscene, but really much in point. You can recall, right, the Crusaders are mostly often dead after the Battle of Constantinople. And during that, the Byzantine Empire just took everything. And it was like the new beginning era.
Move the crossbow to the forward walls to attack the Janissaries. Defend the fort at all costs.
So yeah, I do remember the short. I think I do remember the shortcut. F3 is for game pause, right? Breakout. Although we're not playing the tutorial. I think we're not playing the tutorial first. Although playing the tutorial could be some sort of nostalgic things, right? Because there's some nostalgia that comes with the Age of Empires 3 tutorial. But during the campaign during the first campaign, there's also a fact that they also teach you stuff about Age of Empires 3 mechanics gradually. During this tutorial, though, your villagers just gather stuff automatically for you. If you cannot believe it, right? Villagers, you don't really have a town center in the first part of the campaign. But your villagers also gathered up automatically for you, and your villagers are mostly safe from the elements over here on this hill country. You do have a fairly different barracks though. Also, it's very cool to hear the barrack sounds nowadays when you click on it. I just realized that the original sound when you click on the military building, it's just like the first sound, but when you click on the barrack, you can also hear the troop marching on the second part of the play sound. That's also you can also hear the same sound when you click on a tower. That's what I just noticed, like right now, right? When you click on a tower, you also hear like different sound apart from the first half of the play sound. That's very cool. It's one thing that I just noticed. It's like a special building, right? When you click on a special building, it has like a different sound right on top of it. But first though, we need to upgrade the villagers. That's how I remember playing Age of Empires 3. You always upgrade your economic through your market. So this is the new objectives menu. I don't remember the old objectives menu being like this. Breakout, defend the fort command post is the primary objective, and you can see the secondary objectives when you click on this tab. Very interesting, huh? There's also objective details that you can check. I guess this is the equivalent of scout in hint in Age of Empires 2 original campaign, right? You have lots of resources to keep the Ottomans at bay. You need to train many units. Improving your units at the barracks and other buildings is also a big help. So I believe in this campaign, in the first campaign, is always a priority for you to defend in your fortress, because there will be waves of upon waves of enemies that will get spawned over at the beach. So yeah, just defend it, because you have the defender's advantage. You have the force that keeps your troops from harm. Although if I recall correctly, rank troops also shoot across the walls. It's not like the wall's gonna stop any projectiles from traveling or anything, so it'll be hella weird, right? Although if I remember right, they make a new Age of Empires 4, and in Age of Empires 4 you can mount your ranged infantries across the wall, so they act as like a, how do you call it in English? Like a defender infantry unit, I don't know. So that's just what I'm gonna call them. They're gonna mount all the ranged infantry across the wall so they can shoot down arrows at enemies. I know if the enemy could shoot back though. That's what I remember what they did with Age of Empires 4, although I haven't seen much gameplay of it. If Age of Empires 4 is on a discount though. Also, I just noticed that my mouse isn't moving unless I tap into my monitor, onto my other programs. So maybe I want to refresh the mode a little bit. Just hold on. I play this. What's the option to play it as? I cannot. Really? I know what's up with this. I cannot play VTube Studio as like a administrator program. Usually things would be solved if you play it in an administrator privilege. My movement is pretty weird. Although it's been a while for me to solve this part of the problem. As things, you notice, right? because you can only notice when you start streaming. You cannot notice when you fix things in the background. But with the personal problem aside, right? I think we need to defend the Fort of Malta. If I remember correctly, this Rodero unit work greater apart from this Rodero unit work greater with both infantry and cavalry units. But we're gonna mostly focus on Batman and Crossbowmen in this episode because they are a great specializer unit against Ottoman's infantry and cavalry.
Commandment?
So, if I recall correctly, Age of Empires 3, that helped me a lot since I played when I was a kid. It helped me a lot with understanding the Ottomans unit that consists of mostly Janissary infantry and Spahi cavalry unit, right?
Yes? Ready.
That's a lot to recall with Age of Empires 3, but I will go into it in a few more minutes.
Comandamente.
Yes?
Can I set Gallipot? Okay, there we go. We're gonna have mostly infantry right now. You cannot train a cavalry unit for some reason, right? I don't think so. In the first episode. Although we could build a town center. I cannot recall if we can build a town center in the first part of the campaign before.
Yes.
So that's pretty weird. I guess we'll start ourselves a new town center. Oh, we're way over here.
Richt.
So that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, we don't have a town center yet, so we cannot go to it.
Yes, sir.
Do we have a defending stance, or do we have a different formation that we can use? Like Age of Empires 2. Do you have a cover mode, extra protection from range unit for some no reason?
Ready.
Stand ground and stuff like that, I guess. Although I need to change the settings, change the key configuration to how it is in Age of Empires 2, so do bear with me for a few minutes. So the hotkeys, right? I will set my stand settings to QWER, so we need to change it to. No, not really. I just changed stance in the ASWF actually. I do change stance in ASWF, but in information is for QWER. Although I don't know whether or not in the new Age of Empires 3 there will be formations. Although in the original Age of Empires 2 there are formations, right? But I cannot even recall if Age of Empires 3 even have formations. So it's gonna be pretty weird for me. So I do want to check my sound for a few more minutes. If you don't mind, yeah? What's the unit formation stuff? Commander hotkey, right? No. This is gonna be pretty weird to go through. Shift control, really? That's a mouthful. We're just gonna change it to a control S. No? Okay. Auto repair is although yeah, I do remember that Age of Empires 3 has auto repair into a building instead. Instead in the Age of Empires 2 edition, you need to pass your villager to a building to repair. I think this is like a great improvement actually, because villagers are blowing your mind in the original and the Age of Empires 2 edition. You do want your villager to task into something else. Otherwise, it would be a waste of resources trying to make them repair for some things when they're still functioning, you know. It's a waste of time to repair actually. So I guess it's a great improvement when they added like auto repair to buildings. It's weird because I don't really find military hotkeys. They should have divided these categories more into different sections. That's what I think. For the villagers, I was set it to C, right? Conflict with another hotkeys, task key for some reason. And no, let's just unbind them. I don't know what that even might be. But you can recruit pikemen and crossbowmen out of town center. What? That's weird. To this button. It's the legacy hotkey, so it should be the original Age of Empires 3 hotkey, right? Although Age of Empires 3 hotkey is a little bit different from Age of Empires 2, and I'm pretty much frequent with the Age of Empires 2 hotkeys instead. So let's just save the key binding first. Also, right, we need to like create like a new name for it. To similar. Let's just name it similar to AOE 2, right? There we go. For the left of me, I cannot find the any oh yeah, there we go. We finally found it. So we need to change this. I don't know whether or not cover mode. I guess cover mode is more like a defensive mode, so let's just assign that, right? To D. Volley mode is more like aggressive, I think. I don't know. There's only formation for ships. If that seems to be the case, right? I don't know what limber mode. I guess that's assigned to a different artillery unit. Vanguard should be S, yeah. Infantry defense mode should be D, right? Same as cover mode. I don't know what the difference might be. Melee mode should be IA. Stand for aggressive stance in Age of Empires 2. Stagger mode. Stagger mode? What is stagger mode? Trample attack. Oh yeah, you gotta... Even in the original, you can change your cavalry unit to attack in an area of effect or just one unit. Although if you are set it to a trample attack, it will also damage their own units. So yeah, be careful with trample attack, I guess. It's very customizable. I think the unit, what they did well with Age of Empires 3 is that they make the unit very customizable and they assign like different stance according to different units. So for cavalry, you could change your cavalry unit to be in trample. They will be acting like glass cannon, but they attack in an area of effects, right? So it's very interesting how customizable it is to Age of Empires 3 units, and I think it's like an improvement from Age of Empires 2. But we will not meddle with this setting right now, we'll just save it. Oh yeah, cavalry defense mode should be D, right? I guess it's the same as infantry defense mode. Oh yes, cavalry melee mode is also
Cecil, Zauch.
This our man Morgan.
Commandament.
Cecil, date or dale.
And that's the difference between hero units in Age of Empires 2 to Age of Empires 3. Because hero unit in Age of Empires 2 doesn't really die. So I guess we just roll with it. Now I don't know what the patrol key might be. Oh, Z is attack move. I would set attack move to X because it's easier to remember. So I need to set it again if it's possible. Here. Although you could see that they could have divided this into different categories. Command hotkey, maybe? Eject unit. Garrison unit. I mean, garrison should be G, and eject should be also G, right? That's how I always play. Hold on. Maybe we should just change repair to R. What's the attack key button? Although it would help if we do have the ability to search for hotkeys. I think multiple games also did that already. Where's the attack button? Oh, what's the attack move button? This something, man. Oh, that's formation. That's shift formation, yeah. I think we'll change it a little bit. Where's the... But damn it, you cannot see it from the sea of categories. General key. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Partial to be Z. I was set partial to Z. Move all military unit. That's interesting that there's this option. Okay, I think I'm ready now. So let's try for a few more moments.
Date or dead. Shout. I'm a picture. Date or dead.
Am I really? Oh yeah.
Your boss out.
I wall.
Cecil.
He wins. I mean,
Date or dead. I'm a picture. Out. I'm a beamish. Out.
We're mostly let our Morgan man fight for the enemies. Right?
Ready?
I think Pikeman is really weak against other infantry.
yes.
I'm a Cecil. Date or dead. I'm a picture. Be kind to us. I'm a picture. Beamish. Be kind to us.
Yes. I mean, ready. Alderman.
Yes. Date or dead. I'm a be kind to us. I'm a picture.
I mean,
Cecil. Be kind. I'm a picture.
yes. I mean, yes.
Shout. Beamish.
Also, we're building ourselves a new town center.
Ready?
I don't think we can. I don't think it's possible, right?
Nicht.
Let's see if we manage to build a new town center.
Cecil.
Disappear for some reason.
Date or dead. Be kind to us. Shout. Be kind to us.
Yes, I mean,
Cecil. I'm a be kind to us. Date or dead.
yes. Alderman.
Cecil. I'm a pig beamish. Be kind to us. I'm a picture beamish. I'm a picture.
I don't think we do have the ability to avoid like dodge projectiles compared to Asian Empires 2, right? I mean the original music is just blasting right now. It's still the same on Asian Empires 3 music because I do hear it a lot. Still the same original music. I don't think they do find like the need to modify the music like with Age of Empires 2 or Age of Empires 1 when it was too old, right? Still the same old music.
Be kind to us. Beamish. Yes. Shout. Be kind to us.
Wall.
Date or dead. Be kind to us. I'm a beamish. I'm a pig. Shout.
Alderman. I mean,
Cecil. Beamish.
ready. Yes. I
Date or
mean,
dead.
We could do better.
Cecil. Be kind to us.
Let's have a little bit more Pikeman along our rank. I don't know if we'll need this guy. Although, I guess we probably might need them for our excessive gold reserve. If that comes to be a thing, right?
Date or dead.
Also, I could
Yes, sir.
Shout.
Morgan for treasure hunting instead. I forgot that's always like an option, right?
I'm a picture.
We can
Ready.
use him to
Cecil.
gather
Beamish.
those treasures.
Be kind to us.
Because we need our men to heal
Yes,
up a
sir.
little bit.
yes. Yes. Ready. Yes. Ready. I mean, yes. He managed so. Yes. Ready. Yes. He managed so. Yes.
I could also bait the Genesis from overstanding by keep retreating our pikemen, you know, just try to kite them.
Yes. He was. Yes. He was. He managed so. I mean, ready. Yes. He managed. Alderman.
Crossbowman could also time Genesis shot pretty well, so we could also just massage this stuff, right? I think I'll set this to 5.
Commander, yes. Ready. Is it right? He was. He managed so. Yes. Yes.
I don't think they have
Commander,
and they cost, they're relatively cheaper. No, they're the same.
ready. Commander,
They have the 7 hit point. They have stronger hit points.
ready.
They do have some armor against
Yes.
And Crossbowmen do have armor against range combat, so also just mass archer. That could also be a strategy because they could time just a shot.
Collecting as many of these treasures as we can will give us more resources.
Yeah, it's like
Hey, Torchesho.
Mook and Black Sage, right? We're also building the new town center. I don't know if that will work. I don't think I don't think it's really possible in the old version for you to build a town center in this original campaign, you know.
Yes, ready. Yeah, I mean, I will.
I don't want to lock this thing if it's possible. Although it doesn't seem to be possible.
Yes, I mean, sir. Yes.
It doesn't seem to be possible in the Age of Empires 3 edition. But you could just lock your gate in Age of Empires 2. So I guess you could improve your outposts. I forgot about that.
Ready.
More resources. Let's stop building a unit for just a little moment.
Ready. Focus there.
We would also need more wood though.
Commandment.
Use the pikemen to attack the Ottoman cavalry.
Ready. I will. Yes. I mean yes. I will. I mean yes. Parliament. Yes. Ready. Yes. I mean yes.
They could take a lot of archer shot. As you can see, they do have some range armor against archers, right? Although Janissaries don't really have any armor.
Ready. I will. Yes. Yes. Yes. I will. Parliament. Yes. Yes. I mean yes. Commander, ready. Well, lay on. I mean yes. Ready. I will. Yes. Lay on. Commander, yes. I will. Yes. Ready. Well, Alderman. Yes. I will. I mean ready. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. He will.
Oh yeah, we could also build villages. So
Ready. Immenso.
guy to fortify our base.
Commander, lay on. Commander. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. I will. Commander, lay on. I will. Yes. He wins. He wins. Lay on. Yes. He will. Yes. Commander, yes. Yes. Yes. I'm yes. I mean, he will. Yes, I mean such. Yes,
My lord, the Turks are moving in the Great Bombard. How can we defeat
Oh yeah, then
them with...
this happened. So the
Be kind to us.
move on with stronger weights over time. So we need to we need to complete certain objectives. So let's just unpause. I'm feeling a bit itchy at the moment.
Pike and shot!
Yes, we can't. We need cavalry. We need to signal Commander Elaine and the rest of the knights. Get some settlers to the top of the hill to the west and light the signal fire.
Imagine this like a mangonel, right? Although it could also attack in close range, although it's a little bit less powerful.
Ready. Yes, sir.
I can set this to 1 to
He wins. Lay on. Yes.
objectives like the signal fire, so
Yes.
we need to gather more villagers.
Commandment.
You need to gather at
Red.
least
Yes. Fire.
5 villagers.
Igual.
Ciao. I'm a picture. Be angel.
From what I recall, the Ottomans will send like a reinforcement to prevent this from happening.
Igual. Recht.
Commander, I mean my wall. Yes, my wall.
The French are on the hill, trying to send a signal. Send the ship around their flank and attack those settlers.
I mean, he wins. Yes, I mean,
Morgan, the Ottomans...
And the Ottoman is helping.
Tater there.
The Ottoman is sending their troops over here. So we are sending our man Morgan here to defend them. So that's good. This is gonna give us a lot of wood though. So we could build more towers and stuff like that.
Recht.
I think we need at least
are flanking to try and attack the settlers on the hill.
We'll have to hurry then. Get some men up the hill and defend those settlers. If they die...
I mean my wall. I mean, yes.
Such a classic, right? I have replayed this so many times, so I remember it by heart now. I replayed this original campaign many times, man. It's just, that is the fact, yeah. We don't really have enough food for now because we always need to produce more for our military, right?
Ready.
That could be a problem.
Yes. Higher.
I mean, let's just assign some
Yes.
food.
Hunter.
Commander food right
now. Ready. Hunter. Commander. Tiere.
Although it kind of seems to me that if you have a lot of troops, the armies will be a lot stronger for some reason.
Ciao. Be dangerous.
It seems to be I don't know if it's you only, but it seems to me that the Ottomans troop kind of scale with your military strength. So that's very amusing to see. We'll use our men to just kill protect the villagers.
Yes, I mean.
We've done it! The signal fire is burning!
Commandment, I mean, yes.
They have cannon sent at
More bombards!
I don't think we have seen any more bombers, but I say too soon.
Yes, it's on his way.
I mean, yes. I wall, yes. Yes. I wall, I mean. Yes, I mean, sir.
Tower to deal with the bombers. Although if I remember correctly, they deal less damage to artillery.
Why is the signal fire lit? And why am I here, Morgan? I ordered you to defend the fort.
My lord, sign the Falcon is advancing with great bombards.
Where? The fort has to left to my heavy cap.
Sounds weird, the bomber just stays there, but at least we have reinforcement now, so those cavalry can deal really well with those bombard.
Correct. Lead on and destroy those cavalry.
Yes, my lord. Send the cavalry to the fort and wipe out those bombards.
Yes? Yes. You will. You wish. You wish.
Yes. 2 to go.
Yes. Yes.
Come on,
Good job. Let's get that last one.
Yes.
That's the last of the bombards!
Excellent work, men. We have defeated the Falcon.
I guess the Falcon is like how they describe like a division, an Ottoman division, right? That is dealing with Malta. So that's good. That's our first campaign done. What's like the word for it? The first episode of the campaign. I don't know. The first episode of the campaign done. But what I remember though, it used to be just like this. So I don't think they have added anything. I don't think they have reworked the campaign, if only a slightest bit. If I recall the original, it's just like this. So let us continue, right? Because there are many things to talk about the new Age of Empires 3. So we do have our home city system, like how it worked in the original Age of Empires 3. We'll be able to upgrade and visit windows between scenarios and choose the name new home city. But what I recall, you could change the customization of the home city. Although right now you could see that the home city mechanic isn't really prevalent in the first part of the campaign because the knights are still here on Malta. But once the later episode commences, the knights will be swiftly moved away from the home city and set their base on some parts of the new world. So you'll see how it works in a few more episodes, right? So it's not like right now we need to do anything with our home city. Assayin is driven from Malta. Morgan and his men regroup and prepare to push the surviving Ottomans from the camp. So yeah, this is still gonna be a defensive. This still gonna be a defensive episode against the Ottomans. So here it comes with the multi-story, right?
We do not have to fight, Frank. Do you never question foolish orders?
Why do you call me that? I'm Scottish.
All you Europeans are Frank to me. Continue to act blindly, Morgan, and you and your pathetic knighthood will be irrelevant in the modern world.
A Scottish motive. I find it funny that,
well done, the Turks are holed up in the caves to the east. If we attack now, we can drive them from Malta.
Nothing would please me more, my lord. You men, with me, bring that bombard.
It just seems like those men who control the bomb are just working for the Maltese unconditionally, or maybe they are a prison against their will. But we just aside.
Sir, we are under attack from the east. We can't hold out much longer.
Oh, let me check my audio real quick, right? Right. Yeah. From what I recall, though, the Ottomans that really have some history with the Franks. They were in allies, so I guess that's how Ottomans recognize Europe. They're mostly Franks. With that tangent aside, let's see how our base is doing. We just need to produce some
yes,
villagers.
Commandment.
For this outpost. It does mostly looks like an outpost. There's some details in between. The treasures are exactly the location where I remember them, so I guess they didn't really rework the original campaign much. So that's looking good.
Yes. Auftrag.
We do have the Swiss pipe, man. That's interesting. Oh yeah, if I recall correctly, right, during the Renaissance era, there was an era of Swiss mercenaries. So I guess we could see some mercenaries that are working for the Maltese. The Swiss pikemen. There was I don't recall like there was like a Sabaton song about the Swiss mercenaries. I just want to play it to you for a few more moments. Right. There was a song about there was a song coming from Sabaton, so I just want to play it to you. Although I forgot that playing this song would be a little bit copyrighted because yeah, Sabaton songs are copyrighted. Yeah, so I'm just gonna refrain myself from doing something like that. But, interesting details regardless, right? I do listen to Sabaton, so...
Ready.
Date or day, show.
I don't want Morgan to collect treasures from now, but Elaine, we're gonna be one of our
Commander. Yes?
combatants.
Ja.
Commanderman?
That's gonna be a 3... No, that's gonna be a 4, right?
Shusho.
We're gonna be this.
I'm a picture.
We just said,
Name is Shikage.
Ready.
Ready, yes.
Yes?
Move the bombard forward!
Evet. Tamamdır. Haydi bakalım.
And I do see like different bombard mode and limbo mode, so I new hotkeys for them now. I think though we could just toggle this, like we could just toggle that area to one single hotkey, right? They could just make the whole bombard and limbo mode a single hotkey, and whether or not you just press that hotkey, you just switch between the two modes. I know why it's hard to do that, but come on. We're gonna set it the same as we did, right? Set it to X. They said what button to X? I don't know if that will work.
Evet.
I don't know if that will work. It only works with the limbo and combat mode. That will absolutely not work. The bomber mode, I guess, should be set instead.
Some of the treasures in this area are guards. We have to fight the guards.
Evet, ileri marş. Hazır, tamam mı?
Yes, I mean so.
Yes, Richt.
Do the market first, right?
Richt.
And then
Poster.
after that, I will attack this girl to...
Evet, evet. Hücum.
Yes?
Good work.
Yes?
Commander, yes.
Shusho. Name Kanjuhas. The Ottomans are protecting weapons and supplies in the caves to the east. We must push them out of there.
Ready. Commanderman?
Date or day. Shusho.
We found a weapons cache.
I'm a picture.
Yes, I was.
Evet, evet.
Ja, ready, yes.
Date or day. I'm a take the mission.
That's not
Ja,
much
ready.
Ottoman troops,
Ready.
right?
Ciao. Kanju the mission.
Sir, this base is not equipped to fight an army of Janissaries.
We need to build an artillery foundry and train hoop throwers. They know how to deal with Janissaries.
Yeah.
Woody.
The hoop throwers in the original campaign. Yeah, so we'll just build a Asian foundry. Although I don't know whether or not our hoop throwers are like a historical
Yes.
basis for the Maltese.
I'm yes. I was.
Hazır. İleri marş.
Yes, I was.
I
Auftrag.
know what the reason might be for those Janissary infantry to just
Shut up, I'm a picture of the mission.
I think they're just thinking about their next dinner or something. They're busy occupied with their own talk.
Bereit. Yes.
Here's good to hear our units up back.
Schau.
Ready.
Emrin.
Ja, verstanden. I was. Yes.
Did you hear that Swiss bike man?
Commandment.
Shut up.
Descended. It's like a very Germanic accent. That's a modern Swiss language, consists of a modern Germany language. I don't think that's the case.
Bereit.
It's the Swiss pikeman. I don't know whether or not they have like a some German reference in their language. But that's always amusing to see. How to hear, right?
Auftrag. Bereit. Ja. Bereit. Ja. Bereit.
Just do that.
Yes. I mean so. I mean so. Auftrag.
Schau, wie kennt you us?
Release
Deal with this.
those prisoners. Shut up. Schau, I'm a Jessup. Wie kennt you us?
We're just trying to...
Yossi, I'm a picture.
Evet.
Schau, the mission. Wie kennt the mission? I'm a picture. The mission. Shut up. I'm a picture. The mission.
Yes, you wish.
Take track. I'm a the mission. I'm a picture. The mission. Goodbye.
Evet.
Ready. Come on.
Although, Janissaries, yeah, I don't remember they had an attack that do more damage against cavalry, so...
Yes? You will.
I'm a picture.
Come on, you will.
Shut up.
Hazır. Evet. İleri
Take the
marş.
mission.
Evet. Emrin. Evet.
That is always good.
Ready. Yes. I mean so. Yes.
We already healed
Hazır.
those units.
İleri marş.
And that's good. The moderate difficulty still seems pretty easy for me at the moment, so I do want more challenge. I do wish we could find on difficulty because I do think the hardest difficulty may be too much for me. So I want something between modern and hard.
Yes.
Wie kennt you us? The mission.
Evet.
Yes. Auftrag.
Schau, I'm a picture.
Bereit. Jawohl. Ja. Auftrag.
Come on.
Jawohl.
Hazır. Evet.
Ja. Verstanden.
Let's just let the artillery to deal with that.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah, we could use our visual unit, right?
Bereit. Commandement.
Evet.
Ja. Wird gemacht. Yes.
Shut up. The mission.
Ready. New town center.
Commandment. Ready. Commandment.
Silent to range unit.
I was. Yes. Ja. Bereit. Ready.
Schau.
We could train more. There's some resources nearby. I guess we could have used our doctors. I forgot about that. The population grew for them.
Yes.
To build more houses.
Ready.
Man, this memory lane for me. I don't know about you. We could also probably reach our population limit. I don't know about that.
Yes?
Shut up.
They don't have any other villages. Maybe we just have like a very low population limit. There we go, we could build more fishing ship now. Although, if I recall, in Age of Empires 3, Cavalry can also fish, so that's cool, even though their fishing is remotely slower compared to the original fishing boat. But if you want to have like an economy and a military at the same time, you could build Caravel. Although they cost much more expensive and they fish a little bit less efficient, but you could always do that, huh? you don't mind them existing, of course. Also, there's a certain trick when it comes to huntable, right? You could tap the villager to here and then you just make it come back like so. I need to tap a lot more to wood, though.
Forster.
Ja, yes, I mean, jawohl. Auftrag.
So we need to deal with them.
Ready. Ja, Auftrag. Jawohl. Verstanden.
Yes, I guess some casualties.
Commandment.
Some unwanted civilians.
Yes.
The civilian casualties is always good in the Asia Pacific. Yes. I don't know about you. But it's a video game.
Ja.
We don't think about the modern ethics.
Commandment. Come recht. Bereit.
Emrin tamamdır.
Yes. Auftrag wird gemacht.
Special, I'm a picture. Data, we came to us.
Fire points the enemy villagers. There's some garrison, but it will just have the unit back here.
He was.
Ready. I mean, sir. Yes.
Also, although it does seem to me that they have less attack against villagers, so it might be ineffective.
Hey, I will. I mean, ready. Yes.
There's the entrance to the caves. The weapons caches must be resolved.
Let's clear out those caves. Destroy any weapons caches you find. Yes. That's a shout. Just Tator there. I'm a picture. Shout.
Commandment.
Tator there. Shout. Shout.
Auftrag. Ja. Jawohl. I mean. Yes. Bereit. Wird gemacht. Jawohl. Wird gemacht. I mean so. Yes. I mean so. Yes. Yes. Auftrag. Verstanden. Angriff. Vorwärts. Wird gemacht. Jawohl. Ja.
Tator there. I'm a picture.
Ready.
Evet, ileri marş.
Commandment.
For what I record.
I will. I mean so. Yes.
Shout.
Bereit. Angriff.
Hücum.
Auftrag. Ja. Jawohl.
Cecil, we came to us.
Bereit. Ready.
I will. Convince those bombardment to work with us, but here we are. Maybe they still sympathize with us.
Yes.
Being the defenders, right, or the...
Recht. Forster.
Ja. Bereit, wird gemacht. Jawohl, verstanden. Gemacht. Jawohl, ja. Verstanden. Yes.
İleri marş.
Commandment. I mean so. I will. Auftrag. Wird jawohl.
Evet, hücum.
Ja. Yes. Bereit. Verstanden. Vorwärts. Jawohl.
Intermission. We came to us. I'm a picture.
Ja. Bereit. Auftrag wird jawohl. Angriff!
İleri marş.
I'm a picture. Shout, we came later there. I'm a picture. Intermission.
Bereit. Verstanden. Wird gemacht.
We came to us. Goodbye.
Auftrag. Verstanden. Vorwärts!
In the Age of Empires 3, they did kind of nerf. They did kind of nerf tower rush, so you could see that outposts deal less damage against villagers, 4 times less damage against villagers. So that's how they nerf tower rush in the Age of Empires 3. Although it does seem to me that it's kind of unwarranted though, because well, when it comes to Age of Empires 2, there are many different strategies, right? But in Age of Empires 2, they kind of try their hardest to nerf some certain strategies, so
mean, yes.
Our strategy is just not working for Age of Empires 3.
Evet. Hücum.
Auftrag. Yes. Abom. Leon. Ja.
İleri marş.
Yes, higher. Immenso. Aside. Aside, aside.
Bereit. Ja. Jawohl. Verstanden. Commandement. Auftrag. Jawohl. Verstanden. Ja. Bereit. Yes, yes. Jawohl. Auftrag.
Hazır. Hücum.
Ja. Ready. Yes. I mean, sir. He wins. Bereit. Commandement. Auftrag. Jawohl. Ready. Leo. Yes. Bereit.
We found more prisoners.
Jawohl. Vorwärts. Yes. Auftrag. Ja. Jawohl. Vorwärts. Yes. He wins.
South mission. We came to us.
Evet. Hazır.
Ja.
İleri marş.
Yeah, I guess you could. I think Mobile's saying,
Haydi bakalım. Evet.
Auftrag. Commandement. Ja. Jawohl. Verstanden.
Convert all of those prisoner to outside. Finally speaking, right? There's a lot to say about the original campaign. It's just not. I cannot put my
commandment.
Right now. But I have a little bit of forward basis.
Richt.
Bereit. Ready. Commandment. Auftrag. Yes. Yes. I mean, sir. Ready. Yes.
Evet. Haydi bakalım. Tamamdır.
This episode is quite easy,
Ja.
though.
Wird gemacht.
I don't know about you, but this is quite easy.
Hazır.
So maybe I want to try hard. Maybe I want to try hard. It's not enough yet. At least according to my level. I also play this just like how I play Age of Empires 2. At this moment, because home city, the home city mechanic doesn't exist quite yet, right?
Ready.
So you could just play it like how you play Age of Empires 2, and there wouldn't be much of a difference.
Yes. Ready. Bereit. Jawohl. Verstanden. Wird gemacht.
Intermission.
Haydi bakalım. Evet.
Auftrag. Jawohl.
Evet.
Bereit.
We have to destroy all these weapon caches.
Auftrag. Jawohl. Verstanden. Commandment. I mean, ja. Sir.
Cecil,
Bereit. Verstanden. Ready. Yes. I mean, sir. Ja.
Also, I do know that those heroes cannot die and they would just fall into a limbo state when they get killed, but it's always my instinct to let them survive. I guess it just, when it comes down to that, when it comes down to Age of Empires 2, the hero Unis dies permanently, that I got so used to it.
Attack the weapon caches with anything to blow them up.
Yes. Auftrag.
Hazır. Tamamdır. Evet. İleri marş.
South, we came to us.
Ja. Wird verstanden.
Ready. Orchestra. Yes, in orchestra. Halt.
I mean so.
Evet.
Commandment, yes, I wall.
Aggressive!
Wird gemacht, yes, I wall.
Emrin.
There's something
Ready.
different about
Date
the
or
bomber
dare.
sound.
Name it, King. I'm a texture. Name it.
Kind of sounds like a really... In the original version, the sound was like a... or something like that, right? But it's more like bang or something. It sounds
Hazır
little bit
Emrin.
different.
Evet.
I
Bereit.
do like it. I like the both
Verstanden.
version.
Commandment?
Ja.
Jawohl. Yes, I mean so.
Bereit. Verstanden.
Ready.
Auftrag wird
Yes,
gemacht.
I mean so.
Hazır Emrin. İleri marş. Hücum.
Farm them, honestly. But yeah, moderate, I think even enough for me. I don't think so. We could also play on hard. That population.
Richt.
Also, the house war in Age of Empires 3.
Yes.
But I'm just trying that, and I'm not trying that at the moment.
Richt.
Right. Also, in Age of Empires 3, war is just a lot more cheaper and then more. A lot of people coming, so I guess why not just use
Bereit.
war instead,
Jawohl.
right?
Ready. Yes.
Auftrag.
Evet. Haydi bakalım.
Şaşı King Cihaz.
Commandment, I wall.
Ja.
Hazır. İleri marş. Evet. Hücum.
Bereit. Ready. Commandment, I
Ja.
mean so.
Emrin. Evet. Hücum.
Yes, yes.
Auftrag verstanden. Şaşı. I'm a texture. Ja. Wird gemacht.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
I wall.
Right. They do speak English.
I mean so.
Date or dare.
Hazır. Evet.
They do have some
Ready.
modern
Yes,
life.
I wall.
Şaşı King
Bereit.
Cihaz. Şaşı name it, King Cihaz.
Yes.
Date or dare.
Ready. I wall. Yes.
Another cash. Destroy it. Wird gemacht. Jawohl.
Yes.
Date or dare.
Tamamdır. Evet.
Yes.
Ja. Wird gemacht. Jawohl.
Evet. Hücum. İleri marş.
Come on, I mean so. I wall. I mean so. I wall. I wall. Yes.
Auftrag wird gemacht. Jawohl.
That's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's not enough for me. Much better than this. Even though I haven't played Age of Empires 3 for a long time, I still remember some of the mechanics.
Bereit. Ja.
Ready. Yes. I mean
Bereit.
so.
And
Verstanden.
the hotkey is
Commandment?
similar to when you tune the
Once the
hotkey down.
Ottoman weapon
When you turn the hotkey down, it kind of feels very similar to Age of Empires 2 already. So
caches are
I
destroyed.
know if they did add anything to make the game feel more similar to Age of Empires 2 or mainline, it should be the Age of Empires, you know, the
And
current style of Age of Empires
ich wall.
for all the Age of Empires games.
They will be forced to leave Malta.
Auftrag.
Yes. I wall.
Bereit. Jawohl.
Yes. I mean so. Yes. I mean so. I mean
Auftrag
so.
wird gemacht.
Yes. I wall.
Ja. Verstanden.
Yes. I wall. Yes. I wall. I mean so.
Name it, King
Ready.
Cihaz.
I mean
Hazır.
so.
Tamamdır.
Yes.
Bereit. Ja. Verstanden.
Good work. Wall. Leon.
We could also kite them
Auftrag.
because
Bereit.
they are stupid.
Auftrag. Jawohl.
Commandment. Ready. Yes.
This PS assigned
I mean wall.
Ja. Bereit.
Date or
I'm a
We're gonna also use
Ciao.
some them like
name it, date or dare.
Evet.
we didn't use the ability.
I'm a texture. I'm a texture. King Cihaz.
Yes. I mean yes.
Evet.
Sir, one of the explosions has revealed another passage.
Excellent work, men.
You hear that, Gaps? I think that's just Alain being awakened after his death, but that's just great timing for the dialogue, you know. Although I kind of feel like the Morgan ability to
Elaine, look.
yeah, exactly that
The last explosion opened a tunnel.
feels like a bombard shot. But we'll stay quiet for this.
So this is what the Ottomans really wanted on Malta.
A library carved in stone, very old. This writing was left by the Circle of Ossus.
You see that?
Who are they?
They are a secret society. Some say they're the most powerful men in Europe. Others say they're nothing more than scientists and alchemists. They seek a means for eternal life.
Also exists in Asia Plus too.
The writing refers to the Lake of the Moon, a place known only to the Aztecs. America sive nobi orbis. I need you to go to the New World, Morgan.
What, across the ocean sea?
Sahin and the Ottomans are on their way there now. Defeat them and find this lake. The future of the knighthood depends on your success.
You sail with the tide. We'll send you resources and men once you arrive.
Yeah, it's not like this campaign is very historical and follows by the book of history or anything. It just mostly resolves around the myth of a founder of youth or something like that. It makes them like an excuse to go to the new world, I guess, right? I know whether or not it should be the primary reason though. Seeking to beat the Ottomans to the mysterious Lake of the Moon, Morgan sails for the new world, but is forced to make an unexpected stop. I guess we'll see more episodes of Pirates of the Caribbean. As we can see, the crews are heading towards the Caribbean Sea right now.
In those days, crossing the Atlantic was a thing only the bravest attempted. But for Morgan, if serving the Knights of St. John meant sailing to the New World, he was ready for whatever challenges awaited him there.
Lane! I saw it first. The reward is mine.
You'll get your gold, but be cautious. These are unfamiliar waters. What happened?
A ship filled to the gunnels with explosives. It came out of nowhere.
And there's more where that came from. I am Elizabeth Ramsey. Surrender your ships to me and I'll spare your lives.
We are Knights of St. John. We do not surrender.
Knights? How quaint. Fire!
Make land. We need to hold them off until the other ships arrive and we can force our way through.
As you can see, most historical pirates were British, right? So it kind of makes sense. I mean, historical Caribbean pirates, of course. We're not talking about other regions of the world.
Pirate ship's dead ahead, Captain!
Another fire ship! It's coming into round!
I don't know if the whole historical pirates have this suicide tactics, though. But it's always funny to...
Our ship is badly damaged. Start a colony on this island and wait for more ships to arrive from Malta.
I kind of want to change the difficulty settings, though. I think normal is a little bit slow for me. So maybe you can save our map a little bit, right? Let's see whether or not we can change the difficulty. We play on hard. Because why not? Because why not? We are doing this for the content. Because we want to challenge ourselves to the greatest extent.
Pirate ship's dead ahead, Captain!
Another fire ship! It's coming into ram!
Do you think with hard difficulty that fire ship can even destroy Morgan's ship?
Our ship is badly damaged. Start a colony on this island and wait for more ships to arrive from Malta.
Ready.
So we'll start a new colony.
Yes, sir. Yes, I will.
We assign this to...
Sjouw, Gatorday. I'm a pig, sjouw. Heet die kind, Cecil. Sjouw, I'm a picture.
Ready.
Gatorday.
Yes.
Sjouw, die mission. Cecil. Sjouw, I'm a picture. Gatorday, kind you have. Continue expanding the colony. We will need...
Remember that this special ship can heal themselves, so we could just park them. Oh yeah, we could build a dock because the dock in Age of Empires 3 can heal ships.
Commandment?
And it's always a good thing, right?
Yes.
Need military buildings and a dock before we can fight our way past this pirate.
The mission. I'm a king to us. Datordale. I'm a picture. The mission.
Commandment ready.
Shout. The king to us. Shishel.
Commandment?
Thanks to that pirate, we'll need some new ships.
Recht unter.
Datordale.
Yes? I mean
Shout.
so.
I'm a picture. The king to us.
Oh yeah, we could use our man Morgan Blight to initiate.
I'm a picture. The king to us. I'm a picture. The mission.
I will. Yes, I mean so.
The natives must think we're more pirates come to harass them. We can train additional ships from our dock.
The king to us.
I mean, believe it or not, every civilizations are pirate at some point, right? So they're like oh yeah. We need to
I'm a picture.
I will.
Shishel. The mission.
Yes, I mean so.
Datordale. I'm a picture.
I want to remember that ship, man. What can I say?
Shout. Shishel. I'm a picture. Datordale.
Oh my goodness.
Commandment?
Commander Ewald. Imeneso. Commandment? Ready. Ready. Ewald Forster.
I cannot recall the Age of Empires 3 build order, but I would try. I guess I would try to fine tune it, right? Just try
the mission.
to my playthrough, even though I don't really remember the exact build
Yes.
order.
Commandment unter. Ready. Commandment?
Datordale.
I mean so. I will. Yes, yes. He wits.
Shishel. I'm a Teriyausi.
Yes.
Datordale. Shishel.
We just massacred the natives like there's no tomorrow.
Ready.
Commandment?
Yeah, either villages. No.
Commandment? Yes. Heil. Portester.
One gold.
Shout.
Commandment?
Ready.
Shishel. The king to us.
Although, by the way, the age of this game kind of got changed. The name kind of got changed for some reason, because in the original, the second age was called colonial age or something, and according to some people, it kind of sounds controversial for now, so they kind of changed it. Even though commerce age is nowhere to be existed in history, so they could change it to be a little bit something better, like Renaissance age or something, and it's like a real age, because commerce age is like it's non-physical. I don't think it exists in history, so maybe just change it to Renaissance age or Age of Discovery or something. Oh yeah, the first age was called Age of Discovery, so no, right? Maybe change it to a Renaissance or something better according to history, right?
Yes.
Something that truly exists in history. I don't think commerce is...
Datordale. I'm a picture.
Commandment? I will.
Shout. The mission.
So it's technically wrong.
Datordale.
Ready.
Shout. Shout. I'm a Shishel. Gabar. The king to us. I'm a picture.
Commandment?
Datordale. The mission. Shout. I'm a Shishel. The king to us.
Commandment?
Shout. The mission. Teriyausi.
Ready. Yes. I mean
Shishel.
so.
I'm a
Yes,
picture.
I will.
Shout. The king. I'm a picture.
Commandment? I will. Yes. Ready. I mean so.
Shishel. Shout. I'm a Shishel. The mission. I'm a
Yes.
picture.
I mean yes.
Yes, yes. Recht. Ewald.
Way more food than that, but let's try to gather some food as well for the fishing ships. They always need food.
Commander Forster.
Fishing
Yes,
ships, they
Forster.
Oh yeah, cavalry, see.
Hey, Shishel.
Here, but those ships are just scouting for now, I guess.
Datordale. Be king to us. I'm a picture. Be king to us.
Commandment? Yes. I'm yes. I I want.
Ciao, hurry up, I'm a picture.
Lay on.
To capture those resources.
Yes. Pile.
Take some time to deal with that.
Shishel.
No other villagers. Could take more positions.
Tater there. Goodbye.
By the way, guys, it's the hardest.
Ciao, Shishel.
Let me know if you do it too easy.
Pile. Yes.
Ciao.
I guess we could embed ourselves in some pebbles if you have the wood for it.
Tater there.
Yes.
Ciao.
Come on, he wins.
We do not have some fighter spawning out the house when he
Shishel.
destroy his house, so that's pretty funny. I guess that's a funny detail.
Tater there. Be kind to us.
That fight was really strong. He took like two of my cavalries, honestly.
Ready. Yes.
Ciao, I'm a picture. Tater there. Be kind to us.
I could say he's like the best pirate that we ever seen.
I want.
Ciao, I'm a picture.
Pile. Richt.
We watched Pirates of the Caribbean, by the way.
Richt.
I only watched it as a child, but I forgot all the details from that.
Tater there. Be kind to us. I'm a picture. Be kind to us. The mission. Shishel. Ciao. I'm a the mission. Be kind to us.
Yes.
Shishel, I'm a picture. After our colony gets started, we'll need to find a way to sail through these islands, Captain. These pirates. They can help us get through this maze of islands and reefs. Hey, Chow. Shishel, be kind to us.
Commanderman, I mean so.
Because we need them for the next age. More ships.
Tater there. Chow, on the mission. Be kind to us.
Destroy this guy.
Shishel. Hey, I'm a picture. Be kind to us.
We could also use ship to snipe down all the peasants.
Commanderman? Yes.
Shishel.
By peasants, I mean the treasure guy.
Ready. Ready, yes.
Build a tower, will ya?
Higher?
We need to retest something.
Red Forster. Yes, Red Forster.
All of them are on
yes, Pile Forster.
Right now. Our should be on wood right now because we do have the fishing ships. Also, it looks cool. These fishing ships now have people in it. That looks very cool, right? Although they look a little bit low quality, I think we could even improve the quality a little bit more if the stream isn't lagging enough. I do think that the graphic is on medium right now, so we could try to improve it. Texture, we could improve that to be high, shader to be high. I guess everything is high for now. We try whether or not that will lag the stream, right? Enable look because zoom under development. I don't know. Let's try that. Bloom effect for sure, right? All of those may be on for now. Dynamic light. Maybe let this do 150%. Frame rate limit to 60 FPS. Let me know if the computer's burning. Oh, there's way more lag here, yeah. For sure, but you could see there's like a lot of improvement in the graphics aspect, right? But yeah, there's lagging, so I need to tone it down a little bit. Probably just 200%, and we'll get the shadow to be medium for now, all the shaders to be medium, foliage is medium, water is medium. We apply this. I think it's lagging for now. think there's a little bit of lag. But yeah, we need to lower that down a little bit more. Dynamic light, bloom effect. Also, I recall there could be a lot of mod that has been made for Age of Empires 3 Definitive Edition. So we could check that out once we are finished with the campaign. I guess texture to medium for now. Still pretty laggy for some reason. We could reduce this effect a little bit. I guess the main lagging reason is those effects, right? Cannot say for sure. It could be dynamic light. It could be. It's not on par, you know, with the current Definitive Edition graphics, right? But maybe it's on par with the original Age of Empires 3 with the highest settings. I don't know if you agree with me. Yeah, although even according to me, it still looks way more than the original graphics. Although I also, speaking of modding scenes, right? Back in the days, I used to also play a lot of mod in Age of Empires 3, and I also happened to make mod myself. I made a very amazing mod, by the way, and but it's still unpublished, and I kind of lost all of the data, you know. So it's pretty much a shame because I did really mod Age of Empires 3 before. But it just, you know, it's all gone now. I do have a plan to show it to you. If you want to see it from me. Yeah. This one. I used to play around and build a battleship from scratch like this. As you can see, it looks very cool. And the battleship component acts like heroes in this mod. When they got destroyed, they could be repaired back. As you can see, it's very cool. It's very cool. Like you control a giant battleship, and you have like a small swarm of ships that attack your ship, something like that, right? But it's pretty cool. It's like a very cool concept for Defender Sport mechanic, for Defender Sport. The original graphics here, right, compared to the main graphics, I think the main graphics still looks a lot more better. Although I could say that my computer wasn't running on my laptop before, wasn't running the original Age of Empires even to the highest quality. So yeah, I mean, this scanner was so cool. I designed this scanner to be so cool because it's not just ship that attacks you. By the way, in the later wave of this map, there will be also planes that will bombard your ships, and it is pretty cool. There will also planes that comes around and patrol around, you know, like patrolling around, like how a plane pattern should move, right? Patrolling around your ship and try to bombard your ships, and you need anti-air unit for that, and you need to upgrade your ship with anti-air unit to deal with those planes. And it was so cool, man. It was so cool. Back in the day, it was so cool trying to make mod for this game. I don't know whether or not I should come back to Age of Empires 3 and make mod for this game, but it was just so cool. Because the engine of Age of Empires 3 was more capable with doing stuff like those. Need to check my Discord message, just mark them down, right? Man, it was so cool trying to mod this game. Yeah, it was so cool. But with that aside from now, let's continue back into our main campaign. I don't know whether or not we could find some cool mods in the future with Age of Empires 3, but we'll see, right? We'll see when it comes to the future of the game.
Pokerstar.
Yes?
Tater Dale.
Ready.
Shout, I'm a picture. Cecil Beamish, you came to us. Tater Dale.
Commander man.
Ready.
Imenaso.
Yes.
Imenaso. Evolve. Imenaso.
Shout.
Yes?
Tater Dale. Shout, I'm a picture.
Yes.
Cecil.
Commandment.
Yes.
Deal with them.
Evolve.
Yes.
Imenaso.
Yes.
Imenaso.
Yes.
I guess we're not engaging there.
Fire?
A ship has arrived from Malta.
Tater Dale. Shout.
Yes?
Ready. Yes.
Evolve.
So in this campaign there will be ships arriving periodically. And if you by the way, if you kind of AFK this map, right? If you AFK in this episode, you could farm ships. You could also farm those ships, and you build up a huge navy, even though you spend no wood on it. So it's pretty funny. And I thought I tried doing that before. When I was 8 or something, I tried to AFK this map, and a lot of ships just arrived for free, and I would just use them to decimate the pirates, and it was so funny.
Cecil.
Ready.
Commandment. Richt.
Come on. Ready.
It's pretty weird. It's pretty weird. I recall that like Age of Empires 2, you can also only build a second town center from in the third age, or like a multiple town center, you know?
Yes.
There's no limit when it comes to there's no limit. Like you can only build 3 town centers at a time, and very different according to Age of Empires 2, right? You could build like a multiple town center, but the advisable amount should be 3. But yeah, I could not recall if town center, you could build multiple town center in the second age. It shouldn't be like that. In the original version, I think you could only build multiple town center in the third age. But maybe they changed something about that. I don't know if that's a good change though.
Yes?
Commander man. Imenaso.
Yes.
Evolve.
Ready.
We are playing on harder.
Foster.
I just built a tower just to smack their ships.
Yes.
I think that's a good strategy because we are gathering a lot at the moment. Also, yeah, I forgot about building a market.
Richt.
You always need to build a market in Age of Empires 3 and like Age of Empires 2.
Yes. And
Actually, in Age of Empires 2 market is just optional, right?
Ready.
So I thought probably was like that.
Forster.
Right. Yeah, we need to build
Commandment.
Forster.
more population.
Yes. Yes. Ready.
I remember that ship's also a population. Whether or not that is true. We just drive in.
Tater Dale, Beamish. Be kind to I'm a picture. Beamish, I'm a picture.
They could try and snap the tower. But come on, they could do something foolish like that. Build a snapping tower with defend our coast themselves.
Forster.
Which is mostly focused on gathering ships, right? Not really our ships.
Commandment.
I think, free ships will arrive periodically. So we just move forward.
Commandment.
Ready.
I find it a little bit of foolish, but in Age of Empires 3, there are real limit for towers. Just think about it for a second, right? In Age of Empires 2, you could fortify your base to the fullest extent, but in Age of Empires 3, it's kind of limited somehow.
Yes. Ready.
I don't know whether or not it's like a...
Yes. Ready. Yes.
Whether or not it's like a... That fuck is...
For
the game.
Commandment.
I'm a picture.
Shit, come on.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Date or day?
Yes. Ready. Yes.
The pirate Elizabeth has a small base on this island.
Another fire ship!
Yes.
It's coming into round!
Yes. Yes.
Intermission. I'm a picture. Shusho. He came to us. I'm a picture. Intermission. He came to us. I'm a picture. Intermission.
They are trying to steal my resources. I also call them ninjas.
Yes. Yes.
Ciao, I'm a picture.
Commandment.
Shusho, Intermission.
Ready. Yes.
Ciao.
Morgan flagship is very tanky, so we might want to utilize that ship.
Commandment.
Shusho.
Yes.
Date or day?
Ready.
Ciao. Date or day? Intermission came to us. Shusho, I'm a picture.
Native warriors of canoe!
I didn't recall this happening in the original campaign. Although I couldn't recall whether or not in my later years, in my earlier years of playing this game, right? I also played on hard. So this could be a feature on hard mode.
Date or day?
It could be.
Ciao.
It could
The
hypothetically be.
mission, Shusho. Date or day? I'm a
It's
picture.
all approaching!
He came to us. I'm a picture.
I don't recall if this ever happening.
The mission. I'm a picture. The mission.
Commandment.
Ciao. He came to us.
Yes.
Shusho.
Ready.
Date or day?
Yes.
Also, yeah, we need to.
Come on, Rich.
Guys,
Fire, remain asleep.
Yes.
Ciao. He came to us. I'm a picture. Shusho. Date or day? Ciao. I'm a picture. Shusho. The mission. He came to us. Date or day? Ciao. I'm a vessel.
freeing them from the pirates overlord.
Ciao. I'm a picture.
Yes. Ready. 4-star.
Although in Asian Empires 3, I don't know. I can't recall whether or not there should be a back to work button for village for town status, unlike Asian Empires 2. So that's a shame of your life.
A galleon has just
They just pass back to the same resources.
arrived.
I think they should add something like that to Asian Empires 3, even though it does not exist in the original version.
Wonderful stuff.
Shusho, the mission. Ciao.
Yes. Commander Marist.
Commander man.
So,
Yes.
yeah, these ninjas are just...
Visual.
Commandment.
Commandment. Yes.
Igual.
Force.
You need to work and
Reporcaster.
Yes.
State order. Be kind to us.
Yes.
Yes. In the Forster.
Fire. Richt. Ready.
Yes. Evolve. Ready.
Commandment. Yes. Evolve.
Commandment. Forster.
Cecil.
I can call
Yes.
everyone ninjas.
State order. I'm a picture.
Yes. Yes. Richt. Richt.
When you reach your population limit, you need to build more houses, right? There should be a special sound.
Cecil. The mission. Be kind to us.
Doing here?
Ready. Yes. Yes. Ready. Recht.
Fire. Evolve.
Commandment. Immense.
Shout.
Ready. Immense. Yes.
State order. Shout. I'm the mission. I'm the mission.
Commandment.
Cecil. I'm the mission. Be kind to us.
Ready. Richt. Forster.
State order. Shout. Cecil. The mission. State order. I'm kind to us. The mission.
Yes, sir.
Cecil. I'm the king. State order.
Ready.
Imeneso. Forster.
Gather point tactics for now.
Shout.
Craft them back to resources.
Yes. Forster.
Fire. Commandment.
You might need more gold.
Forster.
Yes.
Yes.
For now.
Commandment.
That's
Forster.
right.
Yes. Forster.
Area because of course. I'm not that rusty in Enterprise 3. I guess we could just apply, you know. We could also apply our Enterprise 2 knowledge to Enterprise 3. I believe the Viper, you know, the guy who is very frequent in Enterprise 2.
Yes.
Frequent,
I won.
he's in Enterprise 2, right? He also tried Enterprise 2.
Yes, I mean
This is a definitive edition.
State order. Cecil. Shout. I'm a picture.
ready. I won.
Cecil.
Yes.
I mean, the premise still there.
Commandment. Evolve. Yes. Yes.
And
State order.
Yes. Imeneso. Yes. Command. Evolve. Yes. Evolve.
we could also choose those treasures actually.
Cecil. Be kind to us. I'm a state order. The bar. Cecil. I'm a picture. State order. Another warship has arrived from the home city.
Yes. Ready. Commandment.
Cecil. Be kind to us. More pirates! Destroy them all!
Ready. Evolve. Imeneso. Yes. Imeneso. Yes.
Shout! Be kind to us. I'm a picture. The mission.
Yes. Ready. Evolve. Imeneso.
State order.
Yes. Higher.
Yes. Evolve.
Yes. Commandment.
Different from Enterprise 2, the Scallion also is scalliable, so they do act like a transport ship and combat ship.
Yes. Ready. Yes.
For cargo though. I mean, you could also guys inside caravels.
Come ready.
Something special about the Galleon is that they act like a floating barracks. So you just all you need to do is just park your unit on shores, and you could build your units from there. And it's very amazing.
Ready.
Pretty much,
Commandment.
interesting,
Yes.
right?
Ready. Evolve. Imeneso. Commandment. Yes. Ready. Yes. Commandment.
Ready. Yes. Orchestra.
Commandment.
Piles. 4 stair.
And we need to move our base.
Yes, Amen. Yes.
So we can boost out of them, I guess.
Fire?
Yes,
Ready? Yes. Orchestra.
Commandment?
Ready?
Yes, ready. Yes, ready.
Commandment?
Commandment equal. Yes, equal.
Command Amen. Yes, he was. Amen, he was.
Yes.
Now, but we just guys, if you
Commandment? Yes, ready.
Yes.
Igual. Yes, Orchestra. Fire?
Commandment.
I want to do a bit.
Commandment?
Yes, yes, he was. Yes, Amen.
Yes.
Ready, Commander. Yes, he was.
Shishel,
Ready.
Shishel, the mission. Peter, I'm a picture.
Treasures, and it does keep me a free job.
The mission.
Like I remember it.
Ready. Yes. Amen. 4 stair.
Commandment. Yes.
Next island, though. Next island chamber. And I feel like differently
Ready?
from HR5
Yes.
too, right?
Amen so.
Something about HR5. Three that is different.
Richt.
Oh, yeah,
Yes. Igual.
Ready.
I'm a
Yes.
picture.
A ship has arrived from Malta.
Ready. Yes. Ready. Commandment.
Commandment. Yes. Which one? Yes.
different from HM2 to HM3 is that what was I talking about? I couldn't remember this fact, so let me just recall myself for a few more moments.
Yes. Commandment. He was.
Amen so.
Ready. Commandment.
There's something different. But
Yes. Commandment. He was.
Left click, okay. Okay. Can we
Amen.
assign this button to something?
So.
Can we,
Yes.
Can we assign some garrison button for this? Left click, right? Oh, garrison inside. You stupid. Are you stupid, game? Ship cannot garrison. But should they have a garrison command? That's just weird. Yeah.
Yes.
Taterdale. Shishel, the mission. Taterdale.
Commandment?
All this villages, though.
Ready. Commandment.
Yes. Yes. 4 stair.
Yes, sir.
Shauch, wie kennt you us?
Yes. Yes.
Shishel, I'm a picture. Shauch, I'm a Jeshel.
Commandment.
Shauch, the mission. I'm a picture. Shishel, I'm a picture.
Yes. He was.
Taterdale. No, Yossi, Gabar.
Something they gotta change colony. They gotta change colony to base. In the original version, when your colony is under attack, it displays your colony is under attack, right? Now it's base. So, well, it makes more sense because I guess in Asia Part 3, there's also maps in Africa, and you could also play as the natives. So. Whether or not it's a colony or it's a base is more accurate when it comes to different civilizations.
Yes.
Shauch, Taterdale.
Red. Yes. Amen.
Shauch, the kennt you. I'm a picture. The mission. Wie kennt you us? I'm a picture. The kennt you us?
Commandment. Yes.
Shishel, I'm a picture. I'm a picture. I'm a
Ready.
Jeshel.
War.
Tater, wie kennt you us? I'm a picture.
Yes, yes.
Shauch.
Commandment. Yes. Amen. Yes. Amen.
Commandment.
Shishel. The mission. Tater, I'm a picture. Shishel.
Yes. Yes. He was.
Wie kennt you us? I'm a picture. Shishel.
Ready. Yes.
We need to find 2 more navigation charts. Special. I'm a caption.
Heil.
We need to build a new thing. We have nothing
Ready.
to gather around here.
Commander Poster.
Ready. Commandment.
Command yes. And visual. Recht. Yes. Visual. Yes.
Yes.
Evolve.
Fish trap that you could build in
Immense.
so yeah. I mean, they could include it. I guess they could do something like that, but it's not originally in Asian Fight 3 for some reason, right? I don't know why, whether or not the reason that there isn't any fish trap in Age of Empires 3. Such a weird reason.
Yes, Rick. Ready.
Yes.
Commandment. Evolve.
Commandment.
Ready. Yes.
Evolve.
We could try to build it here, yeah. Build it there.
Yes. Evolve.
Yes. Rick.
Ready. Yeah, evolve.
Don't know whether or not that should be
Yes.
simulated, though.
Recht.
Ready. Immense.
Consider this, right?
Rick.
Give to the natives.
Commandment.
Yes. Orchestra. Yes. Forster.
Try to destroy the fire ships from range.
Richt. Orchestra.
Just that.
Commandment.
Computer plantations, although it's not possible right now.
Richt.
I guess there are civilization.
Commandment. Hunter.
Commandment.
Red Forster. Tillgärning.
Visual. Yes. Command and recht.
Yes. Evolve. Orchestra.
Quality and stuff like that. Technologies. You know, all the classic stuff that I can find will also have.
Yes.
Special.
Yes.
Immense.
More straight over here.
Evolve. Immense. Evolve. Immense.
Yes.
Command recht. Yes.
Ready.
Immense. Evolve.
Yes.
Ready. Richt.
Commandment. Yes.
Evolve. Immense.
Red. Commandment.
Evolve.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Evolve. Immense. Evolve.
Yes. Yes.
Evolve.
Yes.
Immense. Evolve.
Think letting fire ships before they can ram us.
Yes. Yes.
Immense.
Yes.
Evolve.
Yes.
Immense.
Yes.
Evolve.
Yes.
Evolve. Immense.
We came to
Commandment.
A ship has arrived from Malta.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Immense.
Red. Yes. Yes.
Evolve.
Yes.
Evolve. Immense.
Yes.
Immense.
Yes.
Evolve.
Yes.
Evolve. Immense.
Yes.
Immense. Heil. Forster.
Two ships on steroids. But, you know, they do have an anti-ship mechanics with every different building.
Commandment. Yes.
Immense.
Immense. Ready. Commandment. Yes. Orchestra. Yes. Come on, evolve. Yes, evolve.
Deforest the entire area.
Ready. Yes, Imenaso.
We just let this be our transport ship, I guess. But we need to get more of our villagers across the ice.
Yes, Commandment. Yes, Imenas. Yes.
Ready, Imenaso. Richt.
Aesthetic villager, we could also just let them be building a new
Pile.
plantation,
Imenaso.
right?
Recht. Imenaso.
For what those villagers do.
Igual.
We do one of our
Commandament.
Igual.
treasure and
Imenas.
Commandment.
Pile.
Yes, Pile.
Yes. Force. Imen. Igual. Force. Recht. Force. Yes. Yes.
Yes,
Igual. Imenas.
yes.
Igual.
Commandament.
Igual.
Red. Commandament. Ready. Yes.
Imenas.
transport all of them to
Yes.
next area.
Imenas.
Transport them here.
Igual. Imenas.
Shishol.
Command.
Igual.
Maybe I would do the new dock over here.
Yes.
Yes. Richt.
Yeah, I do new dock so we could defend this area. And I will make town center.
Ready.
Imenas.
Yes.
It's all about great place for our ship.
Ready. Yes.
Igual. Commandment.
Come on. Yes.
Let's just move out.
Yes.
It's very silly because the pirates who patrol the coast, but they also get sniped by our towers.
Ciao.
Ready.
Imenas. Igual.
Commandament. Commandament.
Attacking those four, right? Repairs unavailable. I believe that's like an auto repair mechanics. Like you just need to click on R, right? Yeah, auto available. Okay. That's how it works. Yes.
Shishol.
Yes.
Igual.
Ready.
Imenas.
Yes.
Igual.
Commandament.
Like have a different hotkey that you can select all the village and stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Like in
Ready.
like differently with Age of... It's not in the Age of Empires franchise, but in the Europa Universalis 4, you could control the drag to select all your navies. So I figured like Age of Empires should have something like that. When you control drag, you only select villages, or if you drag normally, you will only select military. I feel like that would be a great addition.
Imenas.
Ready.
Another warship has arrived from the home city.
Ready. Yes.
Imenas.
Arriving from here
Yes,
and,
ready. I mean this.
Command.
Imenas.
Yes. Command. Ready. Commandament.
Igual.
Ready. Evolve.
Ready.
Command, yes.
Shishol.
Yes.
Command. Yes.
Imenas. Imenas. Yes.
Imenaso. Ready. Imenaso.
Yes.
Shout.
although yeah, that's like a special thing for the Age of Empires 3. If your troops got attacked by melee attack, they kind of got slowed down and disoriented. So yeah, trying to retreat in Age of Empires 3 is just so difficult. I mean, I think it's one of the reasons that makes Age of Empires 3 cavalry being overpowered or melee units. It's just a reason, I feel like.
Ready. Yes.
Igual.
We could use our time to unleash here right now.
Ready. Come. Yes.
Imenas. Igual.
Yes. Ready.
Imenas.
Command.
Igual.
Yes.
Igual. Imenas.
Commandament! Yes. Yes. Ready. Commandment. Yes.
In the past, when I played this game when I was a little guy, I find the strategy to a forward base. I don't really find the strategy to forward base. I don't really have the courage to make the strategy to forward base, less so. But when I'm more frequent with the Age of Empires 2 and microwave, when I'm better at microwave, forward basing seems to be a more viable strategy and it's a lot more fun. Right?
Ready.
A lot more fun.
Ready. Yes. Evolve.
Richt. Ready, Richt. Poster. Poster.
Heil.
Because we have a base to destroy.
Ready. Commander. Ready. Yes. Immense. Yes. He will. Immense. Yes.
Richt. Richt. Poster.
Commandament. Yes. Ready.
Ready. I need he whiz. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Come on.
Ready.
Fire. Richt.
Yes.
Detour there. South. Cecil. South. Intermission. I'm a Intermission. Just south. Intermission.
Yes, sir.
Detour there.
Ready. Immense.
South. Cecil. South. Intermission. Detour there. Cecil. Detour there.
Fire.
Cecil. I'm a picture. Detour. Intermission. South. I'm a picture.
Commander Ricky.
Cecil, Intermission. We came to us. I'm a picture. Intermission. The Yeltsin. I'm a Jessup. We came to us.
You win. Avant.
I'm a Gabar. We came to us. South. Intermission. I'm at the mission. Can't you have?
Come on, the man.
I'm at the mission.
Yes.
Ready. Avanza, shout!
Come on, reached.
Session D. Can't you
You
have?
view it!
Shout, can't you have?
Ready. Wall reached. Yes.
Session.
Ready.
Shout.
Yes.
Tater there. I'm a picture.
I forgot to talk about this. In Age of Empires 2 or in Age of Empires 1, right? When your population... I'm also making this as like a suggestion for the Age of Empires 3 developers, by the way, because there's some quality of life features in Age of Empires 2 and in Age of Empires 1 Definitive Edition that Age of Empires 3 doesn't have. Even with the Definitive Edition. That when you reach your population limit, there doesn't seem to be any alert. Like in Age of Empires 2, there would be alert when you reach your population limit, so you know how to build but you should build new houses, right? But in Age of Empires 3, there isn't any alert or something similar to that side. So I mean, they should do something with the quality of life department. Just. They should include it in my suggestion.
I'll focus there.
Yes, Forster.
Commandment, Forster. Ready, Commandment, Richt. Forster.
Yes.
Ready, Forster. Forster.
The galleon has just arrived. Come on, the men.
Commandment. Ready. Reached the wall.
There's also a stupid thing that they changed. They kind of changed plantation into estate just to make it less controversial. It's just so funny, but I mean, I don't find the term plantation controversial, by the way, because well, there are still modern plantation, right? It's not just plantation is like a prominent type of estate in the later 17th century. But apart from that, I mean, modern plantations still exist, so it's like a normal thing already. It's not like slave or anything. It's not like slavery that might be limited in today's society.
Yes, ready. Reached.
Ready. Ready. I want. Command ready. Yes, I want.
Commandment. Evolved.
Just patrol.
Ready.
I don't know.
Verstanden. Wird gemacht.
You can see.
Commander. Yes, jawohl. Ich meine so. Yes.
Ja, jawohl.
Evolved. Yes. Commandment.
Ready.
Yes, Commander, man. Yes, ich will. Commander, man.
Ready. Evolved. Yes, reached.
If there's no fish trap, come on.
Commandment, yes. Richt.
Yes. And
Yes. Tiljere.
Jawohl. Ready. Ready.
Ready. Yes.
A ship has arrived from Malta.
These Knights of St. John are a persistent lot.
Commandment, evolve.
Reached. Maybe she's into domination, I
Yes. Evolve. Yes. Evolve.
I swear, God.
Przeszło. Limit.
I won.
Because, well, regarding the campaign of regarding this campaign, right, from Act 1 to Act 3, there will be a lot of maps to play in between. So I just don't want to end it with just some multiple live stream or single live stream, right?
Evolve. Hey.
Yes. Also the sound quality in it.
Yes, they are.
Commandment.
US!
Yes. Ready.
Avance!
Reached.
US!
Yes.
Commandment. Heil. Evolve. Richt.
We just to fortify the coast. Apart from that, there isn't that much of things you can do.
US!
Yes, I won. Yes, I won. I mean advance. Command.
Ciao.
Ready.
Well, that's the beauty of Age of Empires 3. I guess to a lot of newbies to this game, they could they try to play like a simulator, not with the real-time strategy aspects. They try to play like a simulator.
More the better.
They are very OC. But for me, though, I don't really play that unless it's like the past mana. It's like the past me, you know. The past we only do stuff. We keep busy. They play single building.
Evolve.
Yes, focus there. Focus there.
Heil.
Commandment.
Yes, I mean so.
Ready. Immense. Force there.
Ready.
Ready.
Force there. Heil.
We've discovered another navigation site. We only need one more.
Commandment. Force there. Heil. Force there. India.
Yes,
Ciao, be dangerous.
I
Shishel, we have all the navigation charts we need to sail to the new world.
Yeah, the campaign is very much a classic, like how I remember it, right? Yeah, but I need to move on from there. I mean, the hardest difficulty is still pretty easy to me, though. I know about you. Morgan catch up with Sahin in the jungles of Central America, but are there Ottomans too powerful to be defeated? Yeah, the Yucatan continent. We can see the Yucatan right here. I don't know about this though. This Texas, this Bayou. I know about you, but I guess part of Louisiana and Florida was called Bayou in the past. That's interesting. It's the Amazonia, this is the Andes. I guess they just call this whole region Andes, even though you could see there's Colombia, right? I know because I guess in the past Colombia didn't exist, and it was like a future name that came to be, right? Named after Columbus, the explorer. But that's interesting.
Never thought I'd be setting my heels in the sands of the bleeding Americas.
Keep the men together. We don't know what predators lurk in that jungle. Animal or human.
Oh, by the way, I do see those skirts, right? They're Scottish soldiers. Why are they in the ranks of the Maltese soldiers? I don't know. There might be some.
And now this knight chases me all the way to the new world. He does not understand. We are not after the Lake of the Moon. We just want to keep it away from the circle.
Sahin has beaten us here, but we'll worry about him later. We need to get a colony started.
So yeah, this my final playthrough of the day though, so hope you enjoy my playthrough to Age of Empires 3, but right now we want to quit to the main menu. I guess we need to save first. But right now we need to check whether or not there's like mod built for the game. And that'll be pretty amazing to play, right? Because back in the day I used to play a lot of Age of Empires 3 mod as well. Also, I did just notice they kind of changed Russian flag into a modern equivalent. And that kind of feels strange to me because, you know, back in the days the Tsarist Russian flag was different. So let me just show it to you. And in the game as well, in Age of Empires 3 as well, the Tsarist Russian flag was different. Yeah, it was like this, by the way. And in the original Age of Empires 3, it was like this. Or it would have this color combination, right? The stripe, the white, the black, and the yellow stripes. Those are the Tsarist flag. But I don't know whether or not historically accurate anymore. I don't know about this decision, guys. I don't know about this. What if they change the flag to be historically inaccurate? Remember the Tsarist flag was accurate in the past. Something like the Art of War, like you could play through this and learn the game learn basic game mechanics through different scenarios. So we might want to try this in today's episode. So I guess without further ado, we'll check out how we do with the early economy of this game. Maybe in Age of Empires 2, I remember they did guide you and basically tutorial, make some tutorial about build order and stuff like that. So I don't know whether or not they will introduce you to build orders in Age of Empires 3 to this one. So without further ado, let's jump into early economy.
Food is used to train units and research technologies. You start the game with a few resource crates containing food, which your villagers can collect. This early food is used to train additional villagers from the town center. It is important to always keep training new villagers in order to improve your economy. Herds of huntable animals roam the map. They are a fast source of food, but hunting them may expose your villagers to danger. These herds will run away from hunters. Use this to your advantage. If the hunters attack the animals in the direction of your settlement, the herd will run closer to your town center, where you can gather from it safely, and newly trained settlers will not have to walk so far. Once you have trained enough villagers and have 800 food, advance to the commerce age at your town center. Advancing to new ages will unlock new units, buildings, and technologies. Before we explore what the commerce age has in store for us, let us see how well you can manage your early economy.
I do know some German, so kind of feels funny when they translate some English word into German words. Without further ado, though, we'll play the early economy. Let's see how it works.
Your objective in this challenge is simple. Train 12 villagers and gather enough food to advance to the next age. After your villagers have emptied the crates, have them hunt the nearby animals and begin training new villagers at the town center. The enemy has built outposts near our herds to deter you from gathering food. Drive the animals toward your town center to keep your villagers out of the outpost range. To drive a herd to your town center, send a villager behind the nearby herd and fire on one of the animals. If done properly, the herd will move closer to your town center. Remember to drive herds towards your town center. Avoid pushing the animals towards your enemy.
They do have a Lakota civilization. I don't remember this.
Use your war chief to explore the area and find nearby herds of animals.
That's interesting.
The key to a successful early economy is to ensure that all of your villagers are working at all times, and that your town center does not stop producing villagers.
Wait a minute. You don't need to build houses. I just realized with this civilization. Yeah, so it's pretty unique. I guess those are modern nomadic civilizations, so you don't need to build houses. That's right. You just need to gather resources. I guess that's better to resources.
Ja, ik tandje, wobble. Ik blauw me nikte, wobble. Ik blauw me nikte.
We just need to get to 12 villages.
Alright.
I
Wobble.
guess primary number is 12.
Ik blauw me nikte.
So you could go to the next age.
Ja, wobble nikte. Ik blauw me nikte. Wobble. Ik blauw me nikte.
Can I go further away from here
Wobble.
though, since there are enemies outposts behind, act like an invisible wall, some sort of, ways, right?
Wobble. Wobble nikte.
I don't like the look of the
Ik
sound,
blauw me
by the
nikte.
way. I don't like the look of the voice. I feel like it's
The key to a successful early economy is to ensure that all of your villagers are working at all times, and that your town center does not stop producing villagers.
Also, I kind of want to go back to check back the Age of Empires 3 editor. I think that would be interesting. I guess that's our primary number for now, right? We'll wait until there's 800 food. Although we could keep training villagers. It doesn't seem like I could advance too much. 2? Unless I have 2,000 food. Really? How do you advance as luck code?
Darker.
Maybe it's just not in this. Maybe it's not possible in this tutorial. Oh, gathering rate boost. Hello. That's interesting. It could be the TP to increase our gathering boost.
The key to a successful early economy is to ensure that all of your
I guess that makes it necessary to build some TP.
villagers are working at all times, and that your town center does not stop producing villagers.
Just also boost our gathering rate, so why not, right? I feel like we only need one TP.
The key to a successful early economy is to ensure that all
There's a treasure around though. I would like to utilize the treasure mechanic a bit more, but in this tutorial there isn't any.
of your villagers are working at all times, and that your town center does not stop producing villagers.
Really? I thought you could just leave it at 12 villagers. There isn't 12 villagers just yet. I guess one more will do.
Daku. Wable. Wamanik. Iblamanekte.
So we can
Wamanikte.
earn the gold medal, but I guess we can earn the silver
Wable.
medal.
Iblamanekte.
Silver boy.
Wamanikte.
You can still excellent. You have trained enough villagers.
Darker.
There was a joke
Wable.
the Viper when he first went through the Age of Empires 2 tutorial like this day, he can only earn silver. So yeah, silver boy. I'm a part of the silver boy group. 800 real quick. Let's just watch. We'll reach 800 real quick.
Iblamanekte.
Well done. You have set up your town economy for the next age.
Silver boy inbound, you know. But that's good. I guess we could continue with this, you know. We could continue with this tutorial. I could try early defenses. Our treasure should be more basic though. So we could try early defenses.
Just as there are strategies for growing your town's economy, there are also military strategies. First, we must focus on defense. Your enemies may attack you to attempt to cripple your economy. You must learn how to react and defend against such attacks. Your main method of defense is garrisoning your settlers inside any nearby town centers or outposts. This will allow your settlers to fire upon enemy soldiers. Your town center can also be used to call on Minutemen, soldiers whose high attack makes them an excellent choice for repulsing enemy attacks. Just know that Minutemen lose hit points over time, making them poor offensive units. Attacking a town and destroying buildings will take a lot of time for a player without siege equipment. If you have military buildings of your own, take the enemy's slow advance as an opportunity to train some soldiers of your own. Alternatively, if you have earned a shipment, you can call up some troops from your home city. Let us see if you are up to the task of defending your town against invaders.
By the way, Minutemen was like a historical name for the garrison of the United States Armed Force. Only apply to the United States, though. I don't think the term Minutemen apply to any other civilization. So, I guess every other civilization have their own take of Minutemen, of course, but they still called Minutemen. But it's just really funny because it only apply to United States, America, of course, USA.
Your town must advance to the fortress age, but the enemy has found you. Quick, send a home city shipment of soldiers and prepare to garrison your settlers. Remember, every garrison settler increases...
God damn it, I cannot get over this guy accent, alright? I do find German accent funny, so I'm just gonna laugh all the time. All the times, you know?
The town center's attack.
Advance to Fortress Egg, got it?
See?
Also, by the way, I used to play Portugal a lot, like a lot back in the days. Portugal was like my main civilization back in the days, alright? So, yeah. I'm very frequent with their units. They have like organs. They have their barracks that produce like crossbowmen and backmen and stuff like that. But they also have organ guns. Those are really powerful. That produced from the artillery foundry. So yeah, without further ado, you know, let's play like our let's play our instant. Let's play the Portugal, you know. I believe a chat with our old friend.
Olá.
Back in the days, like a lot back in the
Construção. Lenhador.
Remember that voice line were here, you know. It's my favorite for some reason, I don't know. I guess it's just the organ unit. And I used to play organ, you know. I used to play organ, and you know the instrument. I used to play a lot. So when I see the organ guns, I knew for a fact that I fall in love with them. And for some reason, I don't know, I just like Portugal. I just like their teams, and I just like their unit force. So that's the reason why I'm pretty much fascinated by the Portuguese. Town militia, translated attack increase. Okay. Yeah, I pretty much want to improve my economy. Yeah, I can't remember the hotkeys right now, sorry about that.
Now, fall in a group of Minutemen.
Olá.
They will help you
Sim,
defend your town
construtora.
center.
Vou fazer.
Yeah, I guess you're forced to call up Levy. Oh, yeah, oh. They do rename. I don't know if they renamed it, but I guess they're called Levy. It's still called militiamen though. Oh yeah, it's called militiamen instead of interesting. So they do change it according to your civilization. That's cool. They're not Minutemen anymore. I mean, we are playing as the Portuguese, right? Not the United States, so they're not Minutemen. It's called militiamen now, so it kind of sounds more accurate. Yeah.
Olá. Sim. Preparada. Vou executar.
I don't even have the photo. But I feel like my
Qual é esse? Vou fazer. Vou executar. Caçadora. Forrageira. Vou fazer. Vou executar. Correto.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Olá. Vou executar. Vou fazer.
Sim. Vou executar. Olá. Vou correto.
It's like an incentive. I feel like some changes are made because the town center cannot kill unit quickly. And because I feel like the town center, the fact that town center cannot kill unit quickly in Age of Empires 3, unlike Age of Empires 2, but you garrison more villagers onto it. It's kind of like an incentive for you to use levy, basically, right? Kind of feel like the incentive for you to press the button, use levy or invest yourself in a more military, different military unit to defend your base or build more towers instead of relying on your town center. Maybe that's the case, right?
Qual é a sua ordem?
Preparada. Lenhadora. Qual é a sua ordem?
Sim. Preparado.
Sim.
Qual é a sua? Vou caçador.
Olá. Preparada. Correto. Caçadora. Qual é a sua? Caçadora. Olá.
Preparado. Vou fazer. Vou executar. Preparado. Qual é a sua
Good
ordem?
job.
Vou
You have
fazer.
successfully defended your settlement. For now, at
Sim.
least.
Vou executar.
Also, by the way, those militiamen who their hit points will get drained constantly. So they are only good for defending their your base, but are not much after that. As they would get one-shotted when they persist into the game.
Olá. Sim. Sim. Qual é correto? Ao ataque. Sim. Vou fazer. Ao ataque. Sim. Ao ataque. Ao ataque. Ao ataque. Preparado. Qual é a sua forrageiro?
Qual é a sua ordem?
Preparado. Olá, linhador.
It's more a little bit more pressure.
Olá. Vou executar. Qual é o correto? Olá. Preparada?
Qual é a sua ordem? Linhador. Olá. Linhador.
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers queued up. They are the opportunity to earn the gold medal has passed, but you still have time to earn the silver medal.
Even earn the silver medal at this rate. Because I don't have any gathering right now.
Sim, forrageiro. Vou fazer. Ao ataque.
Qual é a sua ordem? Preparada? Vou executar.
Preparado. Vou executar. Sim.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Sim, vou executar. Forrageiro. Qual é a sua ordem? Olá, forrageiro. Qual é? Vou fazer. Caçador.
Olá.
Preparado. Construtor. Forrageiro.
Sim, construtora.
Qual é a
Caçadora.
sua ordem? Ao ataque.
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers
Sim.
queued up.
Qual é a sua ordem? Sim. Olá. Sim. Preparado?
Qual é a sua ordem?
Sim. Olá, forrageiro.
Olá. Qual é a sua ordem?
Sim, vou executar. Sim. Qual é a sua ordem? Correto.
Qual é que vou fazer?
Qual é a sua ordem? Construtor.
The chance to earn the silver medal has passed, but you can still earn the bronze medal.
Sim.
I just realized that.
Construtor.
Preparada?
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers queued up.
Sim, vou e forrageira.
We'll gather more food. Because we need to go to the next stage, and I don't really
Qual é a sua ordem? Assalariado.
gold. God damn it.
Sim. Olá.
It's just hard. It's just hard, I feel like. It's pretty hard.
Sim.
Olá. Sim.
Olá. Sim.
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers queued up.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Preparado. Correto. Qual é a... Sim. Sim, vou fazer.
Construtor. Construtor. Preparado. Construtor.
Olá.
Olá, vou fazer sim.
Qual é a sua forrageira?
Sim. Olá, forrageiro. Assalariado. Correto. Vou assalariado.
Preparada?
Sim, linhador. Qual é a sua linhador?
Qual é a sua ordem?
Sim, forrageiro.
Olá. Construtora. Olá. Construtora. Construtora. Preparada? Qual é a sua ordem? Olá. Sim.
Olá, forrageiro. Sim. Olá, forrageiro.
Olá.
Preparado.
Sim. Qual é a correto? Olá. Vou fazer. Qual é a correto? Sim. Olá. Preparada? Sim. Correto.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers queued up.
Qual é a... Sim. Correto. Vou executar. Correto. Construtora. Construtora. Sim. Preparada? Qual é a sua ordem? Vou fazer. Lenhador. Sim.
Sim, forrageiro.
Sim. Qual é a sua construtora? Construtora. Construtora. Construtora. Construtora.
Olá, forrageiro. Qual é a sua ordem? Forrageiro.
Sim.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the shipment part. We could always use more, you know.
You can no longer earn a bronze medal. You can complete the scenario first, or immediately try again to see if you can improve your time.
Yeah, I feel like next time.
Olá. Vou e construtora.
Olá.
Preparada? Lenhador. Lenhadora.
Preparado. Qual é a sua ordem? Olá, vou executar. Assalariado. Linhador. Vou fazer. Vou fazer. Preparar. Qual é? Sim. Vou linhador. Sim. Qual é a sua ordem? Linhador.
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers queued up.
Preparado? Qual é a sua ordem? Sim. Correto. Olá.
Sim.
Sim, vou fazer.
Preparada. Sim.
Olá. Construtor. Qual é a... Sim.
Sim. Vou executar.
Preparado? Qual é a sua ordem?
Olá.
Sim. Olá. Correto. Qual é a sua
Vou
ordem?
fazer. Sim. Construtora.
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers queued up.
Olá.
Sim. Olá. Vou isso. Sim, vou morrer. Qual é a sua ordem? Sim, qual é? Vou isso. Preparado? Olá, sim, vou
Remember to
executar.
not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers
Sim,
queued up.
Construtor. Construtor. Construtor.
Talking about, right? There should be a sound cue whenever your population is in limit.
Sim.
Yeah, I forgot about that fact for now.
Lenhadora. Correto. Olá. Sim. Construtora.
Olá. Preparado? Assalariado? Olá.
So yeah, the new mill sound is pretty cool. That is correct.
Sim, vou fazer. Assalariado.
Preparada. Lenhadora. Lenhadora.
Preparado?
And we need to send the home shipment to one of our outposts. Military home city shipment. Yeah. That's very cool. We can actually send we can change whether or not that should be economic or military shipments in a specific building. That's very cool. I do appreciate that. Conscription. I feel like this would be a lot stronger.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Preparada. Assalariada.
Sim, assalariado. Qual é a sua ordem? Olá.
Qual é a sua ordem? Vou executar. Vou fazer. Sim. Vou executar. Sim. Vou fazer. Sim. Vou fazer. Vou executar. Vou fazer. Sim. Vou executar. Sim. Vou executar.
Also, one interesting stuff about Age of Empires 3, by the way, is the quality of the voice actor. As you can see, different units
Olá. Preparada?
Sim.
Different with a different voice actor, right?
Qual é a sua ordem?
With a different voice actor, and it's not just that. Every military unit speaking with a different voice actor, so you can realize what unit you're controlling. So that's one thing I'm also appreciate about Age of Empires 3.
Olá.
Remember to not let your town center go idle. You should always have settlers queued up. You can now advance to the next age. Click the button.
Show deal by the one. That's an African unit. Right now we are going to play on an African map, so I guess that's
Olá.
Historically, I need the Portuguese contact with South
Construtor.
African. And they do something within the map, right? I feel that, right? Within the Kingdom of Maria as well.
Preparado.
So it could be historical reason.
Preparada? Correto. Qual é a sua ordem?
We don't have any explorer, though.
Sim, sim.
For this scenario. For some
Qual é a sua ordem? Sim. Construtor.
Preparado. Vou fazer.
defending ourselves, right?
Sim.
Preparada.
To undergo gold medal, we need to go to the Fortress H.
Qual é a sua ordem? Sim.
Sim. Qual é a sua? Vou executar. Correto. Sim. Caçador. Construtor. Construtora. Lenhadora.
I assume not.
Preparado. Qual é? Vou fazer. Sim. Vou executar.
Preparado. Vou executar.
Olá.
Okay. Just end the game already.
Sim, vou fazer.
But that's some sound glitch.
Olá. Correto.
I mean, we could try to fortify our base a little bit more.
Construtor. Construtor.
Qual é a sua? Vou executar. Preparar. Qual é a sua ordem? Vou fazer. Vou executar.
Preparado. Construtor. Construtor.
Sim, vou fazer. Qual é a sua ordem?
Olá.
Qual é a?
So yeah, we could recruit mercenaries. I feel like some mercenaries have broken into this game.
Construtora.
Or I haven't played
Lenhadora.
because mercenaries are only available in the later DLC.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Qual é a sua ordem? Vou caçador.
In the original version, I could play more
Olá.
Portuguese than that thing.
Lenhadora.
I play a little bit of the Ottoman, and I play a little bit of German, so... But I'm mostly Portuguese.
Sim. Qual é a sua? Olá. Sim. Olá. Sim. Lenhador. Lenhador.
Preparado. Sim, eu vou fazer.
Preparado. Construtor. Sim, construtor.
Qual é esse? Vou executar. Vou fazer. Vou executar.
Preparado. Qual é a sua ordem? Construtor. Construtor. Construtor. Olá. Correto. Camponês. Qual é a sua ordem? Lenhador. Lenhador. Olá. Lenhador.
Preparo. Vou fazer sim.
Preparado.
For the original was called the War Chiefs and the Asian Dynasty. That lets you play the Native Americans and the Asian civilization retrospectively, right?
Qual é a sua ordem?
Why isn't there like a DLC for African civilization? Because as you can see, the African civilization was very prominent during the Victorian era, right? So there could be some civilizations. There could be some DLC for the African civilization after, definitive edition. But I'm just not that frequent with the definitive edition just yet. So I don't know.
Sim, qual é a sua ordem?
I did try a skirmish game before with Agent Rush 3, and there's an Ethiopia civilization, so I imagine that they do add a lot of things for the African civilization instead.
Sim.
Although that seems to be amazing.
Construtor. Olá.
Preparado. Vou fazer. Construtora. Olá. Sim. Construtora.
Sim. Lenhador.
Preparada. Lenhadora. Qual é a sua ordem?
Sim. Preparado. Vou executar.
Olá. Construtor. Construtor.
Preparada.
Olá. Preparado. Vou fazer. Sim. Assalariada.
Qual é a assalariada? Olá.
Sim. Preparado. Vou fazer. Construtor. Construtor.
Infantry only. I feel like Portuguese infantry is stronger than, right? I feel like, although their organ units, organ guns is pretty strong. So I don't want to focus on their artillery. Historically, their artillery is also strong, so it makes sense. They do have strong gunpowder. Stuff, you know. What are they doing out there? What the hell? Let's just give them some benefit of the doubt and let's just say that I'm not finding errors. Oh, they're really drunk.
Qual é a sua ordem? Vou fazer. Sim.
I kind of want to try some mercenaries though. On loud type units. recruited much faster and gain more attack and hit point with each up. That's interesting.
Preparado. Vou fazer sim.
I don't know whether or not equipment will also improve.
Qual é a sua ordem? Sim.
Sim.
Interesting because you can
Preparado.
only focus on gold. You don't know in Age of Empires 3, gold is not like a rare commodity anymore because you could build estate and farm gold from there.
Olá.
And in Age of Empires 3, your mill or your estate, you don't really need to refresh them. They just produce like infinite resources. So yeah, I mean in a slow rate though, but still, it's much better compared to Age of Empires 2 farm run.
Preparada?
And the only thing you should worry about Age of Empires 3 is the lack port, because what is not a renewable resource? Hey, environmentalist coming through. My environmentalist is coming through, you know. But yeah, you shouldn't. Right now,
Sim.
with all the wood in the backyard. So.
Construtor. Construtor. Construtor. Construtor. Construtor. Olá. Linhador.
Review the trees. That'll be interesting. Like planting apple trees, right? Interesting.
Preparado.
Sim. Olá. Preparado. Linhador.
What are we doing here? What are we doing here, honestly? But we need to discover the red base.
Sim, vou fazer.
Preparado, sim. Vou executar. Sim.
Preparado. Sim, vou executar. Sim. Vou executar.
Try conscription just yet, so maybe we could try at a later date.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Preparado. Sim, vou fazer. Preparado.
Also, I feel like Orkan gun isn't that good against buildings, right? So we need to build actual cannons.
Qual é a sua? Sim.
I will go for an assault right now. Although apart from Orkan gun, I guess you could use more of artillery.
Sim, correto.
Sim.
Olá.
Preparada?
Qual é a sua linhador?
Sim. Preparada? Correto.
We could use more plantation.
Construtora. Olá. Construtora.
Just keep saying this, those are plantations.
Qual é a sua ordem? Construtor. Olá, construtor.
Sim. Qual é a sua ordem? Assalaria. Sim.
I do like the saloon sound, you know, when you build them.
Construtora.
By the way, I just realized, right, that song right there was the Turkish march. Because I used to play the organ when I listen to a lot of classical music as well. I learned how to play Turkish march. It's pretty cool. It's such a cool song. I do know how to play Turkish march on the organ, so here, listen to that once again, right? I'm just saying.
Sim, vou executar. Preparado.
Preparado.
Qual é a sua ordem? Preparado.
We control click at this. Yeah.
Caption.
me try using them as scout.
Giorno! Gretchen. Giorno! Giorno! Gretchen.
Prepara camponês. Construtor.
Giorno! Giorno! Gretchen. Giorno! Preparato. Spremni, Gretchen. Giorno, giorno, giorno, giorno, giorno.
Qual é a sua ordem? Vou fazer.
Giorno. Qual é a sua ordem? Sim. Sprem, Gretchen. Qual é a sua ordem? Sim. Alunos. Giorno, giorno, giorno, giorno, giorno. Qual é a sua ordem? Vou executar. Vou atacar. Napad!
Sim, caçador, camponesa.
Sim. Construtor. Lenhador.
Sim. Preparado. A luta. Sim. Qual é a sua ordem? Giorno!
Sua ordem. Construtora.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Correto.
Olá, caçador preparado.
Preparada.
Qual é a sua ordem? Olá, vou fazer lenhador. Sim. Lenhador.
Qual é a sua ordem? Camponesa. Lenhadora.
Preparado. A luz. Giorno!
Preparada? Sim, correto. Construtora.
Olá. Sim. Vou executar.
Qual é a sua ordem? Giorno! Giorno! Sim, vou fazer sim. Preparado. Giorno! Giorno! Giorno! Qual é a sua ordem? Vou atacar. Scosso moje mete.
Qual é a sua ordem?
Sim, preparado. Ne uzimajte za rubljenik. Giorno!
Preparado.
Я ему оплачу. Спремни. Reče. Žurno! Reče. Žurno! Reče.
Sì? Aluta!
Spremni! Napad! Žurno!
But I would just quit this thing. Come on, I just save this. But yeah, that's funny. With that out of the way, though, I feel like I should end the episode. Yeah. Let me check. It's been a while, right? So I need to check whether or not there's like a modding scene behind this. No, we don't need to download this mod, like, come on. I need to check whether or not there's like a modding scenario stuff behind this game. Oh yeah, you need to go to here. What is this? What is this? Ukraine took over Russia. Apparently some new mod or something, I don't know. One population. What? Oh, there's some I get there's some scenario that seems interesting. Let's see whether or not there's some campaign mode. Oh yeah, Colosseum. Historical battles. Okay. Napoleonic vs. Russia. Okay. There's a lot of tutorial campaign for some reason. Battle of Yorktown. Oh yeah, El Dorado. It looks interesting. Although I could filter by download, I guess. Let's see if... Yeah, I will filter by rating. I think this map looks cool. No, not country. Don't know about that. The fall of Constantinople. That seems interesting to me. I kinda want to try those now, so do give it a look, right? Story mode? No, not really, right? Load. Custom scenario. Although it should be custom scenario, right? maybe it's not downloaded just yet. Yeah, it's H3Y scenario, so... Oh yeah, I did download this mod before, so it starts showing up now. World War One scenario type of stuff. I could try this. It seems like it has a little bit of side to it, so I expect some custom sound and custom music. So that could be cooler. Although this map, when I check this map, they don't really have like a huge size, so I don't expect any custom sound or custom music. I don't want to try the just for It looks very cool though. Although I could not say why. The reason why. It doesn't show the morph. It doesn't show when I try to load it. Maybe you need to reopen the game, yeah. So I will just try to reopen the game. If it's not working, then I will end the episode right now. Skip this, right? We already seen it before, although it's been nostalgic. I've never seen it. So it's a bit weird, maybe they put the file on the wrong directory or something. I kinda want to check out the scenario editor. But I used to have a history with this, yeah. We just placed new units in here, try to modify the terrain a little bit, and there we go, we have a scenario. I kinda want to continue with my... I guess I will kinda... If I want to design scenario for Age of Empires 3 in the future, I want to rebuild my old... you know, the old battleship map that I've shown it in the middle of the stream. So I kind of want to retry rebuilding that map once again, but well for now, I guess this has been the episode, right? I don't know if I will play more Age of Empires 3 in the future. We'll continue, if in the future we play more Age of Empires 3, you know, we're continuing on with the campaign, and finish it once and for all, and move on to other set of campaign, and try out the mod section. But for now, you know, there's been me reliving my nostalgia. If you like the video, do give it a like or thumbs up. You know, for the YouTube section only. If you're on Twitch, you can enjoy watching it live, or you could go into my YouTube channel where where all my YouTube live stream are archived, and you could watch it from there. So that's been me, you know, do give it a like or thumbs up or subscribe to the channel or follow me on Twitch if you want to see more content and will have me a lot since it will promote YouTube to recommend, this it will promote the YouTube god, to promote this type of content to all of you. So that's been me though. Do give an opinion on whether or not my English is not, because I really find oftentimes I feel like I'm very insecure about my English skill. It's just that I feel insecure about my English skill because I feel like that's the reason why my YouTube doesn't have a lot of success. I mean, so far. To the I just need some point. I just need to grow my channel to some point that at least there are gonna be some chatters around the chat room while I'm live. At least have someone to talk with, because the stream would be unfun if you have no conversation going around. So yeah, that has been my message. So thanks all of you for coming. Hope you enjoy. If you watch this, I don't know if any of you watch this live, but I still do appreciate if you just enjoy my content or watch it in a not live section, in a not live kind of way, right? But yeah, hope you enjoy, and stay tuned for more episode of Age of Empires 3. But for now, I know that I need to change my model, but let's just say I'll keep it with humanity first. Stay safe, everybody. Oh yeah, before we go though, I need to I don't know if there's any viewers, but we need to raise somebody via Twitch, So I really do like Mr. Yamix over here. He's playing some FPS game, although he mostly play a space game. This could be a space FPS game, so let me rate his channel. If any of you care about space fancy in general, like how do I rate him? I just copy his channel.
God damn it! Come on.
So this how I guess this is how you rate on Twitch. I love it on how you do this. Alright, let me go to my channel. And let's just let me go to my channel, right? And let's just let me go to my channel, right? And let's just let me go to my channel, right? And let's just let me go to my channel, right? Oh god, the stream is breaking right now. Bear with me. But yeah, the race should commence in any moment, so let's just wait now.